I love to see it. I really do. I really do. So, report. Dragon Age The Veilguard retail pre-orders getting stomped by Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Now, do you want to know why Zelda and really most Nintendo IPs, whether it be Zelda, Mario, Star Fox, Metroid, Kirby, you want to know the thing that makes them so enjoyable, even after, like, for in Zelda's case, almost 40 years? Do you want to know what makes them enjoyable? Even though they've switched things up a bit with, gameplay and stuff like that. We go from an overhead view to a side scroller, back to an overhead view, then we're jumping to 3D. But do you know what makes it truly special after all these years? They're games for everyone. There's no forced crap in there. Now, you might have in-world politics. When you're the ruler of a kingdom, that comes with politics. You know, warring nations, the process of importing and exporting, foreign affairs, you know, but it doesn't. Nintendo doesn't force the real world crap like, my name is Raru. My pronouns are he, him. This is my wife, Sonia. Her pronouns are she, her. They don't do that. I mean, it's like, I am Ganondorf of the desert. My pronouns are he, him. And then when he gets sealed up, Raru's like, you looks like your pronouns are was and were. They don't do that crap. They don't say, oh, Orange Cheeto Man hurt our feelings, so we're just going to force him into a game and then just bash him. Or we're going to bash white people because whatever. Or we're going to make biological women ugly because, we're afraid of strong women. No, they make games that are fun and that are for everyone. Look at the Mario movie. Made over $1 billion. Why? Because it was a good movie. Because they marketed the movie well. Because it was for everyone. Even if you don't play video games, you know who Mario is. He is the most recognizable video game character, or one of the most recognizable characters of all time. Of all time! So even if you don't play video games, you could go and enjoy the movie. You may have no idea what's going on. You may not know any of the characters except for like Mario, Luigi. But you can enjoy the movie because it's for everyone. That's where these games, these companies fail. Instead of making games for everyone or movies for everyone that will make them over $1 billion, they cater to a very small percentage of people. Very small percentage. And then when they fail, because they didn't make back their money, the fans are the ones who get the flack. Like, it's all your fault. No, maybe you should have made a better product. New report claims the retail pre-order sales for Dragon Age: The Veilguard are getting stumped by Nintendo's upcoming Zelda Echoes of Wisdom by over a factor of 4. Or Craig Skidimus, who owns and hosts the Side Scrollers podcast YouTube channel, shared that his retail source, who manages over 900 stores, informed him that Dragon Age Veilguard has only almost a little over 1,000 pre-orders in total, while Echoes of Wisdom has over 4,000 in just the past 2 weeks. Skidimus wrote on X, FYI, my retail insider says Dragon Age: The Veilguard has 1,069 nice pre-orders total in their 900 plus stores. To put in perspective, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom has over 4,400 in the last 2 weeks. The information follows a rumor from YouTuber Dr. Disaster, who shared that his own retail insider informed him sales for the game were piss poor. Yeah, we went over that. He said, I have a cousin who works for Nintendo. Oh, I remember those. I remember all the Triforce rumors back in the day. Well, my uncle who works at Nintendo, he said, I have an acquaintance in the retail world, someone who runs 9 stores that sells video games, and I'm hearing that these ratios that we're seeing is damn near every video released for Dragon Age of Veilguard. These ratios are correlating with piss poor pre-sales data. People are not connecting with Veilguard because Dragon Age games are supposed to be dark and gritty, and this looks completely soft. This should not come as a surprise. Other metrics indicate that we'll just say the Veilguard or Dragon Age will have soft sale soft sales. They're just soft. SteamDB reports that Dragon Age sits at 38th place at the most wish-listed Steam game. It is an 80th place for top sellers. On comparison point, Bandai Namco and Spike Chunsoft's Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, which I know people are super excited about, which goes on sale about 2 weeks before the Veilguard, is 23rd, wow, on SteamDB's most wish-listed upcoming games, and 14th in top sellers. Yeah, the Dragon Ball games, even though they're all pretty much the same, they're always on point. You know, they're fun. They're fun. Sparkling Zero. Well, I'm looking forward to the new Zelda game. Hopefully this will be the end of BioWare. I play the new Zelda game. This is just nonsense, so this is just nonsense. We want escapism. We want a dark and gritty game. This is insertion of woke idiots. BioWare deserves all they get. This makes me depressed. I just played through the real Dragon Age games. At least Zelda game is not immediately offensive on the eyes. Yeah, I love the graphic style for the new Zelda game. You know, they're taking what made that Link's Awakening game great and just applying it to a new game. You know, just bright and colorful and cute, and it's just, you know, it just shows that Zelda can do so many styles of games. You know, whether it be top down or side scroller, or you know, this new style where it looks almost like they're toys. You know, like they're little figures, not, you know, and it still works. Whether it be a linear game or like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, where it's open world, it just works because they make a game that's fun for everyone. Not just, oh, let's just make games for the fans. No, they make games so that no matter who you are, you can jump into the game and enjoy it. That's why Nintendo, despite having terrible practices with some things, has been in business and has had so many successful IPs, whether it be Zelda, Mario, Metroid, Kirby, Star Fox. So many IPs, classic, legendary IPs from Nintendo, because they know what people want to do. They know what people want. They want fun games. So it's not surprising that, you know, some bull crap like this is getting beaten out by Echoes of Wisdom. Zelda games are just better. They're just better. They're just better. Even if, you know, they don't even have to change, even look at style, like graphics. Like in a short time, you had, you know, first 3D Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and the graphics that were slightly improved, just a tad bit, for Majora's Mask. And then from that, we take the leap over onto the GameCube, where we get the Wind Waker, cel-shaded, very cartoonish, but amazing game. And then from there, we go to a darker, more serious, adult-looking one with Twilight Princess. And then we get to the Wii, and we've got Skyward Sword, which goes back to kind of a realistic look, but also cel shaded. Uh, but so just in the matter of, you know, one or two consoles, you get three different styles of Zelda games. Um, so it, and now we have, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which go have that kind of cel shade to it, but open world, and people have loved it because people like going where they wanna go. Um, Being able to like, oh hey, I started the game. I'm just gonna go beat Ganondorf. I'm gonna go beat Ganondorf, or rather Calamity Ganon, Breath of the Wild. Like I don't need to. I'm gonna get a little bit of gear, some weapons, and I'm going at it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. And then they find out that was a terrible choice. Um, but Nintendo has shown that, also Pokemon, because they make games that people want to play, that people, even if you've never played it, you can just get into it. That's one reason why Pokemon games are so great. They're not complicated. Anyone can, your grandma can get into it. I mean, they're not complicated. You're sitting there, you're like, okay, I'm in a battle. Let's see. Fight, bag, team, run. So these are the moves. Okay, I just pick one. Okay. Your grandma can understand in like a few minutes because they're not complicated games. Um, and again, they don't insert, real world crap into it. So, and you say, well, they do all the time. Even if they do, it's not in your face. It's not in your face. It's like what's his name from Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, the carpenter guy, was his name Bolson. He's pretty you know, but it doesn't matter because it's not forced. I mean, you don't have to talk to him or really interact with him at all. You know, he's not in the game. He's not forced there in front of you. You're not forced to talk to him. Um, actually, what was his name? Yeah, this dude. You're not forced to talk to him. I mean, you don't have to. So it's not really a forced thing. But when you have something like this where there's character creations and there's, oh, well, we're going to give you the chance to have double mastectomy scars and your female model can have a bulge, there's clearly an agenda being pushed there. It's in your face. There's no way of avoiding it. It's right there on the select screen, the customizations. So it's a lot different than something like a character like Bolson, who may look a certain way, but you don't have to interact with him. You could probably go through the entire game and not even know who the guy is. So there's a difference between in-game politics and real-world politics, and when Nintendo does happen to slip something in like this, it's not that big of a deal because he's not in your face, he's not forced down your throat like this crap is, which makes it more enjoyable. It's like with some TV shows I've watched, on Netflix. I've said it before, like Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Like, the entire first season is just basically them hating on white men. Like, the first episode talks about toppling the white patriarchy. But once you get past all that, it's a decent show to watch. So, but it's nice to know that Zelda is still extremely popular and that it's beating out crap like this. And keep in mind, the game, you're playing as Zelda. So these people want to come out and say that, oh, you people hate women, you hate playing as women. We're gonna be playing as Zelda. We have no problem with playing as the princess herself. We have no problem with it. That's just another excuse that these people go to. Oh, you just hate women. We love Zelda. We love Peach. We love Lara Croft. We love Bayonetta. We love Samus Aran. We love Jill Valentine. But sure, we hate women. We hate women. Please. But anyway, are you looking forward to the Zelda game, to Echoes of Wisdom? Do you like the graphics? I know I do. I think they're really cool graphics. Like, very nice and shiny. Like, actually, like, the trees look very shiny. But any chance where you get to play as I mean, I love Zelda. I love Zelda. I mean, my cats. One of them is Zelda. One of them is Midna. I love Zelda. I've loved the game since I was a kid. So, but yeah. Let me know if you're excited for the new game. If you played the other one with Link's Awakening, what you thought about that with the classic game, but just in that brand new, very visually appealing art style. And what do you think about this stupid game right here? Anyway, let me know below. But that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.